So are you ready for the next bit? I can't hear you. Are you ready for the next bit? World-class speakers, ladies and gentlemen, don't tell stories for the sake of telling stories. They tell stories for impact. They tell stories for what? I can't hear you. They tell stories for what? Your job, especially if you're going to be paid to be what? To be what? To speak, and or given the privilege to stand in front of some people to speak, your job is to make sure that not only do you mesmerize, educate, inspire, you're meant to edutain. To what? Edutain. What does that mean? Educate and? Are we together? That is what keeps you separate from the amateurs. Sometimes you got to do whatever it takes to ensure that you leave every audience you ever encounter going like, either they go, wow, or that guy is crazy. Either way, you got to leave them with something that is going to be extremely memorable for you. Does that make sense? Hello? These things of going and coming and standing behind a pulpit and then talking to people ended 2 days ago. Unless, of course, you're the US president and they have to put bulletproof around you and then you just have to stay there and do nothing. But even when Obama used to get a chance to go and speak to the students, he would move around. But he does not command as much money as Les Brown does when it comes to speaking, does he? So the next bit of this particular course for you in your toolbox, we're going to add something called personification. What is it called? I can't hear you. What is it called?
Personification.
Everything in your story must come alive. Must come what?
Alive.
I can't hear you. Must come what?
Alive.
Meaning you must come alive. You got to act everything in your story. So basically, I need some real serious animation out of you guys right now. We're taking it to the next level. Tell your neighbor, we're going to the next level. Tell the other guy, there's no way to hide. Tell them we're going to the next level. Personification, ladies and gentlemen, is where you see the people who tell stories and then the people who really tell stories. How many of you know a lady called Lisa Nichols? She was in The Secret. You guys know that lady? When she tells a story, it is passionate. She goes into the story. She lives the story. Hello? Are we together? So guess what? It's now your turn to do what? To live the what? Whatever it is. So if you have wildebeest in your story, we got to see the wildebeest in you within the story. Hello? Your stories must become alive.